Late Night Health continues. Coming up in, less than 10 minutes or so, Partha Nandi will be joining us. He's the author of Becoming Your Own Health Hero, and we'll be talking to him in just a couple of moments, Gary Stewart and I, and of course the insane Daryl Wayne. Right now we're talking with the author of the best-selling book that hasn't been released yet, which is amazing. Last week, Soul Cyphers hit number 1 on Amazon Canada. Where are we in the U.S. right now, Robert? Do you know?
Yeah, it's in the top 100, but the campaign is actually kicking in. It was just posted and really no publicity yet on it. It just shot up, so we'll see what happens.
Let's have Robert tell us a story that's in the book that can help us decode a way of getting happy, of finding happiness. Do you have a story like that?
Yeah, it's the chapter called Reverse Climbs, and I had this amazing experience when I was in my early 20s. I went to the Southwest. I put 3,000 miles on the rental car in 11 days. And
oh, my.
Pretty much everything. I went through about 4 states. I was in Vegas, the Hoover Dam. And when I got to the Grand Canyon, that is just so majestic. You're standing there at the rim. And I almost, I went running up to it, and I'm like, hey, where'd the guardrails go on this thing? There's no railing. And, my friend who was with me, he said, he's Mr. Statistics, so he said, oh, yeah, X number of people lose their lives in the canyon every year. We went back to the hotel, got a map out, and looked at all the trails, and I saw Bright Angel Trail. That sounds like a nice trail. It's got angels in it. How bad can that be? So I packed, a small sandwich, a bottle of water, and he packed a bottle of water. We had a little knapsack, and we decided we were going to hike to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. And, foolishly, we didn't drive our car to the parking area. We walked, a mile and a half or 2 from the hotel over to the trailhead. And when we got there in the morning, there was people coming out who looked like they'd been to hell. Like they didn't even look up. They had their hands on their thighs, and they were just dripping with sweat. They just had this sunken look in their eyes. And I passed them and said, they must be out of shape. So I started heading down. And, it was easy. I hiked down about 3 hours, and I was not tired at all. And then I came across, this park ranger, and he said, we lose people on the trail every year. And I'm looking at this guy because I can see the trail go all the way to the floor of the canyon. There's a little house that looks like a Monopoly house down there, from my perspective,
sure.
And ants going in it and coming out. And he said, something about losing the people on the trail. And then there's, I said, that's a weird place to put a gift shop. And he said, oh, no, that's where you get your water for your return trip. Come back. And so I kept going. And this thing about losing people on the trail, I'm like, they just must not be looking because the trail's, about 2 people wide. It's not hard to lose somebody. And until I came across the sign that said, warning, if you choose to pass this sign and you don't have 4 liters of water on your person, we are not responsible for recovering your body.
Oh, my.
Or rescuing you. Wow. And then somebody scrolled underneath it. It said, have a nice day, the U.S. Park and Rec Service.
Wow.
The smiley face. So I checked, and I still had a quarter of a bottle of, one of those plastic bottles
right.
of water. I was not tired. I wasn't thirsty. And I decided to keep going. And I went about another 45 minutes. And then I took to my friend, and it started that the park ranger losing people. And then I realized that he meant they die on the trail from exposure because you are walking into a desert. Mm-hmm. And you slowly dehydrate. And I turned to my friend and I said, hey, I think I might not be able to make it to the bottom because that's not getting any closer. Well, 7 hours later, this is the reverse climb, folks. Turn around, it takes you twice as long to get out at least.
Oh, my.
So the climb starts when you turn, not when you're going down. Going down is easy. So I got to the trailhead, and yes, I looked like those people I saw. I was over at my friend. He's hunched over, and we said, oh, my God, I can't believe we didn't bring the car here. We have to walk back to the hotel, and I was literally picking my thighs up with my hands and moving my feet forward. I get to the hotel, the receptionist looks at us. She said, "You boys been climbing today? Did you go to the bottom of the Grand Canyon?" And I looked up at her in my hunched over position. I said, "Do you think?" And she said, "What trail were you boys on?" And I said, "Bright Angel Trail." She said, "Oh, nickname for that trail, Satan's Staircase."
Oh my goodness, Robert, we are out of time, unfortunately. But Soul Cyphers, I know that we'll be talking about this again as the book comes out. Robert and I get to spend some time together at the end of the month in Oceanside, California. Go to soulcyphers.com for more information. I'm Mark Allen along with Daryl Wayne and Gary Stewart. Don't go away, more coming up.
You're listening to Late Night Health with Mark Allen. The show continues in a moment. If you're listening to Late Night Health right now, you're part of the growing target of baby boomers we're serving. Hi, I'm Daryl Wayne, producer of Late Night Health, inviting you to join the Late Night Health family. If you have any business targeting the growing boomer market, Late Night Health is the ideal advertising vehicle for you. From vitamins to insurance, alternative health to Western-style medicine, Late Night Health caters to the growing population of those over 40 years old. This vibrant demographic has expendable income to fight aging, purchase travel, take care of aging parents, or just have fun. Find out about the advertising opportunities with Late Night Health. Call us at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308, or email us at info@latenighthealth.com. That's info@latenighthealth.com. Join Late Night Health as we empower people to take charge of their own health care. Call now at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308.